Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I just want to say thank you for everyone joining me lately. I've been very surprised how many new people are here, so thank you. Please subscribe because I don't know. I think this channel's kind of fun. I do talk about how to plan your energy. If you are neurodivergent, ADHD, autism, and anything along those lines, or just dealing with a lot of overwhelm in your life, or are dealing with chronic illnesses, or all of the above, or are a parent, or so much. Or a small business owner like myself. So that's my perspective. That's where I'm coming from. Today we are planning from May 1st through May 7th. Just like the NSYNC song I'm sure is going through everyone's heads right about now, is like it's gonna be May, so it's gonna be I wasn't a huge NSYNC fan. I knew people who did like them. I think I was into other things. I don't remember. My memory is very foggy. I think I will admit this. No, that was later. That was a whole generation later. I was thinking, in terms of boy bands, I definitely was in like Boys to Men and Color Me Bad, but that I think there's a 10-year gap there. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think that was like the 90s, and NSYNC was more the aughts, I want to say. That's all I know. That's all I know right now. Please comment down below if you have a lot more information on that, because my brain's going blank on that. Anyway, week starts on a Monday. This is really nice. This is my personal planning. I am going to be releasing, so this is coming out on Sunday, April 30th. On May 1st, I'm going to be releasing a business plan with me, which is in my new Sterling Ink Common Planner. There has been some interest in that, and I just thought, hey, why don't I try this? I've been enjoying that planner immensely, even with the stickers and the pillowing and all of that. The purpose of showing all that was to show how the stickers affect the book, because it can be a lot of time to put those all in, and then just to see what it looks like with them all in. I know that when you sticker up books, they get nice and fluffy, but sometimes people just want to see that, and so that's why I shared those, and they've been immensely popular, and that's why not everyone, that's why a lot of new people are here. But yeah, I'm going to probably go between this one and my other one weekly. I am filming them back to back on Fridays, so for me, I'll be doing them, same day, but for you, it'll be different days. And then on Wednesday, my podcast comes out, and Fridays, I kind of have maybe a mix, or I think this Friday, I'm going to be showing off like a health. I got a Hobonichi Weeks that's out being delivered right now. It hasn't come yet. I was kind of hoping it would come by now, but I think it will be by this evening. And that's mainly for health things. I have so many different health things going on. I needed one place. Like, they're in here, and a lot of my health appointments were here. This was part of my May reset. The only addition is I wrote a few little numbers right there, but for the most part, I went through like how I like to color code, and so I can see these. But I need something like I'm working around my health stuff here, but for insurance and for keeping track of all my health stuff just in one place, I will be duplicating a bit over there. Now that is going to be a planner where I don't use stickers. I'm not going to be doing much decorating at all. And I may just show like the beginning and maybe a midway, because there's just going to be so much personal information. And that's the thing, is like I was tracking a little bit of personal information in here, but for the most part, I want to track it over there. Symptoms, billing, just all the health stuff. It's a lot. So let's get started. First, I'm going to cut this wick down. And I don't know if anyone has tried this. I've been meaning to. I saw this, I'm pretty sure it was a TikTok thing. To get these to burn down a little better, I've been using foil. I just put it around like that and just make sure there's some nice heat coming out the top, and so it'll burn down a little nicer. This is Prosperity from Mint and Cocoa. It is linked. Most of my links down below don't have any, what is it called? Oh, you know, kickback money. I'm just forgetting the word right now. And I'm not an affiliate. That's what I would say. I'm not an affiliate of them. Janine, I think her name is. I am just not remembering much today. Anyway, most of my links, I don't have an Amazon store. I don't have any of that. I have an Amazon account. I haven't really hooked up any links. I think the only thing down below is a Makselife link. I know that one's working. You know, in the business ones, I may link to more business things because I do have more affiliates that way. But for the most part, I don't get too much. But I do like to mention these because I do like to talk about my senses a lot, and having, this is like the May candle that I'll have in all my May videos, so that I am smelling the scent throughout the month and connecting it to putting my intentions in my planners, no matter what planner they are. And that reminds me, there is a Laurel Denise I'm still working on. I actually did some updates. Sorry, that's my desk drawer closing. I do open it up my desk drawers a little bit, and actually I need to find a purple because we're going to be doing purple. Anyway, I did update Laurel Denise, and I'm going to get these purples out while I have a chance. And I do want to do an update on that. What I started using it for was social media at the beginning of the year. Last month, I just fell away from it. So there's really not much in April, but I'm setting it up for May. And it's more of like editorial, like, okay, here's I'm filming it. Here's I'm like doing all the steps and getting it uploaded. So that is coming as well. So there's going to be some exciting Friday videos, I think, because those are my like variety, what's kind of new thing. But yeah, I think adding in the business planning, it's scary for me because I don't really talk about it, but maybe I should. Maybe people should. A lot more people are talking about their finances lately. And so this is kind of maybe part of that, but it's more business planning. I'm not going to be sharing exact revenue numbers or anything, but yeah. So for this week, I'm really excited. I think I'm going to do the colors on here first. Purples. So last week I did, I'll just show it a little bit. We did pinks for the cherry blossoms. It was beautiful. It was really cheery when I opened it up, but as of a repeating event that I put a couple years ago on my calendar, just to go, oh, I want to know when the lilacs are in bloom in our area because that is my favorite scent, my favorite flower. And I was just like, oh, I'm always kind of missing them. And that's the thing. I'm trying to, I think over time, miss a lot of the beginnings of things less. So I'm intentionally like putting reminders in my calendar to be aware that they're starting. And that's helped a whole bunch. It's not about like being perfect with it. Like lilac season didn't just start yesterday. It's not as of Thursday, you know, it's a season. And with global warming and everything, those are going to change. Like we've had a very cold and wet here in the United States anyway, very cold and wet spring. So I think a lot of people are celebrating today. It's supposed to be 75 here in the Seattle area, which is kind of uncommon for our area, but we are so welcoming it. So I really wanted to do purples. This is going to make me really happy. And I do have some purple dots here. They're kind of more in this area. We'll see what I pluck out from there. And then I might pick out, now I know this is like crocus, but this is, there might be some purples in here or just something accent wise. I don't know yet. I could use these two. This is kind of purpley. It's hard to see, but it's one of the new ones I got. But sometimes when you unravel it, it looks a little less purpley. But no, I think it looks gray on camera. So do I want like, see, I think that would kind of fade out a little bit. I might use this to supplement something, but I think I really want some deep purples. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the darker one in the middle, I think. I generally don't do anything across the top, so am I getting a little bit of a ridge here? No, this is my bookmark. So a little bit. I mean, it's almost halfway through the year, and I don't know. I'm not worried about it. These rings have plenty of room on them. It's about writing in that area, and I don't know. I don't feel the need to vary it up. So we're going to put this gorgeous purple. Oh, I love it already. This used to be a favorite color of mine. I had a lot of purple, and actually it's kind of right next to me. There's a crocheted blanket my grandmother did for me. That's this color, and it's gorgeous. And actually, my mom had to finish it because she didn't get a chance to finish it before she passed, my grandmother. And so it has both of their crochet styles in it, and it's very special. Oh, I love this purple already, because I do see like a variety of like pinks to purples, lilacs. My mom has some pink ones that are almost like this bottom color. They're actually even a little bit more pink. And I love how this has a little shiny in it. This is like, I got excited about the pink, but these purples, oh my goodness. This will be so much fun to open up this next week. Making me very excited. Now, for stickering in my business planner, I'm just going to use some sterling ink ones that are off season. I think they're going to be more muted tones and just some accents, but this I thought would be kind of nice to do this way. Now, do I want to try to put this in anywhere? Yeah, see, I have like too much at the top to run this across like the top up here, but I mean, it would be cute, wouldn't it? I have one thing, which is the moon. Could I move that? But then my 7 and 8 o'clock is, let's see. Now these stickers are much harder to move. These are by Symposi Press. And I have to say, unless you're putting, I don't know if no. I tried. Let's see. Excuse me. Now these are a little different, but I don't really want to cover that up. And I want to see, and I don't think I want to divide this for any reason. That would be the other thing. Or to put it here. Or to kind of divide that. So another time, but I do like this. I could put it, let's see. Could put it up here. Or I could just put it for testing days. But I kind of like the whole stripe across. I'm going to put it like here and then here. So it's a little broken up, but let's see how this looks. So it doesn't have like a technical meaning. Like sometimes people put these down for their vacation days or work days or something like that. I do like it on the weekend. That is really cute. Like if this wasn't here, that's really cute right there to say like the weekend. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. That's the other thing that I like to show is like, hey, we're having fun with this. So, do I have any stickers here for my appointments that match? I don't think I have much of any purple on here. Let's see. Grays, are there neutrals possible? Like I have these like bottom ones. This one, I think. This kind of navy, I think is going to be the best bet. Okay. So I'm going to put therapy. And then we're going to go over last week too here in a moment. Okay, so I do like to erase these in case it shows through. And yeah, I just pencil things in just so that I know they don't overlap. Yeah, I like this color. Kind of a stacked day there. Let's see. Tap, tap, tap. And then here I have, and the pen's been working really well. I've been liking that it's a lot darker. I can see it better. You guys can see it better. So, okay, so it was these, and this is a 10 a.m. And then this is a 2:15. I have to be there. Okay. I've been scheduling a lot of different appointments the last couple days. Chiropractic appointments, follow-ups. This will be the third time I go to my gynecologist, and we're just got a lot of issues to go through. And we're making progress. This will be more of a procedure. So, and then my client calls, and then my husband has an interview that day. So this is looking a little bit more gold up here now. That's interesting. I thought it was purple. It's kind of within the purples in the box that it came in, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm loving this. This is gorgeous. I like that this is in the middle. Sometimes I put them heavy on the bottom just to kind of give them that weight, but I'm just, oh, that color. Okay, so this last week, we had an early dismissal today, so my son's just having a lot of fun of having a half day. I moved around some appointments. And I do have like some business, like I'm thinking of some business things now that I'm glad I'm going to be doing that plan with me as well. So I won't mention those. The two things that were outstanding was after we had our IEP meeting, I expected to sign some paperwork the last couple of days, but I think the person might be out because I have heard nothing from her. So yeah, we thought the IEP would be wrapped up. She needed to add some things. Maybe she's doing that now because of the half day. She finally is getting some time. I don't know. But it's kind of like out of our control. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Did my son just call me? Okay, I'm back. It was a false alarm. I heard my name as mom, but he was talking about something else entirely. So, what else this week? That's not business related. Let's see. It felt like a huge week. It just felt like a lot. Oh, I double filmed here. It took a couple hours here. This is probably not accurate. It's probably, well, 2.5 hours. And I am filming here. Sometimes I like to just kind of keep track of when I'm filming. Because then I kind of know how long things take. I don't know if I have much to say. Our lawn peeps have been coming late on Mondays. It's like they're kind of fitting us in at the end of the day, but it's really nice to have a mowed lawn. It's really hard for my husband and I to do it with our allergies and our energy. So that is something that we really, really appreciate. I have been working on the website again. That's business. I'm going to have to hold off on saying some of these things. I did get an unexpected health bill in the middle of the week. So in essence, I did do some HRA claims. We're just trying to use it up before my husband changes jobs here. And yeah, he's still interviewing. It's been a lot. We're having hope. So, yeah. So for everyone who is new, he was part of the Disney layoffs. And so we're just looking for something else that, you know, in the Seattle area, there's so many things here, but also there's been a ton of layoffs. And so there's a lot of competition too. We're hoping, crossing fingers. So I'm about to, right after this, get another booster shot. They did open it up to anyone who's immunocompromised, which is me because of the meds I'm on, that I'm going to go get my second booster. And with spring and the windows opening up, it's going to be lower risk, but still. They are changing up my medication, so I'm going to be more immunocompromised. If there's a spectrum, I'm going down the spectrum here. So it is important for me to get this in and then start taking that med probably in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So yeah, that was kind of the big thing. I was going back and forth and trying to make a decision since January. And then my GI doctor said, you know, I think it'd be really good if you started this. So that's where we are. I think that's it. Like, it was just emotionally a lot this last week. Yeah. So, but I still need to talk about my goals. Here we go. Oh, and I didn't do this for this week. Yeah, that's sometimes I get to it, sometimes I don't before filming. So I have been doing music at home. I did go here. I did drink more water. I invited Flo. Flo is my energy into here. So I worked on the website. I did all of these. That feels good. Still can't pay the ER bill yet. We will keep forwarding that. I need to contact, usually you don't have to contact your insurance because the insurance shows it's all paid. But for some reason, I don't know if there was a misplaced check, but I think I need to go back to my insurance because I've already contacted the hospital for my ER bill and they're like, we're just waiting. It says pending. And I'm like, I think you lost a check. I think where it went to the wrong account. Someone else might be like, wow, I don't have to pay anything. But they also can't keep that money. So we'll see. Got both of our therapies in. I didn't email Apple yet. There was a thing I was going to email them about. And then we kept up on here. And then I made an investment in my business. So I will push that forward. I didn't get to Under the Bed yet. Yeah, so that's what we're forwarding on. I'm going to keep personal out of it because right now I'm just practicing facial and hair routines. There's just like different products I'm trying, different order, and it's all working really well. And if I miss something one day, I'm not too shook up about it. it's kind of more just experimenting. I put things in here that are like, I want to make it daily or I want to make it weekly. And I really want to put more energy into it and don't have to. So I have another OBGYN on Friday. We're going to focus on water. And we're going to see if my new med comes through and how much it will be. I have no idea. My infusions are very expensive for the insurance. I have to say I'm really lucky with that. But we'll see. We'll see. The new stuff is pills on top of my infusions, and we're going to see if that helps. We're going to hope to pay this. We're going to continue our savings goals. So far, we can continue them through the first week of June, which is when his technical layoff date is right now. We're still under Disney, so all of our stuff is still working. I have to say we're very, very fortunate about that. And then he gets a severance, and then we can then file for unemployment after that and use a combination of that and our savings as we move forward. So that's worst case. So it would dig into our savings goal, which is not ideal, but we will survive. Under the bed. And I need to really look at our sheets. I know there's just sheet sets under there I'm not using. So those are those. And we're going to continue music at home. And I still play Magic the Gathering on the arena. If I say online, then it's a different version. But for me, it's a fancy chess. It's a fancy way of playing chess. There's a lot of rules that I've learned over the last 20 years, and it really helps quiet my mind a bit. So I'm going to keep working on the website because that's been working. I put all this... Yeah, that's my son being that loud. Oh, I'm not doing resets. I am going to put my biz plan with me and my podcast, and yeah, we'll do that for now. And the flow is going to go here. And yeah, I think, so here I'm actually going to put shot because I'm about to go and get that. So can I check it off? Yes, because I'm probably not going to be on this page much longer. So, and then my therapy, my son's therapy, and then the IEP. So I put like anything that supports our family under relationships. So let's put these dots down. A while back, I had done a couple videos on cleaning these markers because they get, like that. I don't have time for that right now. I'm doing other things. So priorities. It's really like, it takes 10 minutes. And maybe I'll do that again soon, just on my own time. Put these dots down. Could I answer I'm thinking about the questions on this side. What is a win this week? A win is an investment that I made in my business. And yeah, so I'm looking at, I know, I jump around. This is how my mind works. I put this for environment. And I want to kind of check back that these things are kind of appearing here as well. I think I'll add Continue on HRA. Oh, there's some videos. Oh, actually, it doesn't go here. Thank goodness for erasable pen. It's actually this week. And I need to look at that. There's a last minute thing here. And I can't do it right now. Crooked dot. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm looking at my May goals. Shop from the pantry. Maybe I will look at that next week. Maybe, because it's a... We are kind of using up a lot of our foods. And so, actually, I walked by the pantry and I was like, oh, here's a little meal we could put together with this thing that's been sitting here for a little while. Like a month, you know, it's been like, it was enchilada sauce. I'm like, oh, wait, I could do something with this. And that's exactly what I want to do. That's what shop from the pantry means to me. These have all these dots. Let's see. New med is on here. Good. Yeah. So I was just checking on that. Like wins over this last week. I'm just going to kind of verbally say them because it's kind of nice to share. Yeah, that investment that I made in my business, again, I'll talk about it more over there. It is fantastic. And so to me, it's a win. What else is a win? Let's see. The IEP meeting went really well, so that was a win. The sunshine was a win. So those are like the three things. What worked? My new scheduling software. It's a win and it's just working. So what didn't work? I would say the under the bed part, but I still have a weekend to kind of get started on that. So as I'm resting up this evening, I might have kind of a rough day tomorrow and maybe there's some time, like I'm sitting in the bedroom that I can just maybe pull out some stuff and make some decisions about, depending. Usually the COVID vaccines don't get to me as much. It's the flu ones that do, because the flu ones have egg in them and I can't eat egg. But it's more of an intolerance, so it just makes like, I feel like I have a hangover and all my joints hurt, but I don't have like a point where I need an EpiPen or anything like that, so that's good. And I have food testing coming up in August, so I don't know, I kind of talked about that before, but we'll see like what it will show. So, time to pull a card. If you're new here, I pull one card that helps me kind of think about my bumps in the road, my problems, my conundrums, my decisions that I need to make in the next week. There was an article in NPR about using a visual about helping making decisions, and it does. That's exactly why I use these. I think I'll link it below if you're curious on how, I don't know if it goes into the brain, how the brain works, but really it just helps create like new thoughts and ideas about things that maybe you're stuck on. So that's what I use it for. A lot of times you can think of a question. So I'm kind of thinking of something in mind. Okay, let's see what it says. 3 of seeds. I had 2 of seeds last week. And that was, oh, I need to do my monthly reflection. That's what I need to do. I did my monthly resets, but there's a little bit more reflection work I have to do. So 2 of seeds was seek balance, doing what you love. I mean, yes. 3 of seeds. Combining efforts with others will lead to beautiful outcomes. Okay, I love that. It's right here where my thumb is. And I love this because it's just so simple. So easy. Okay. So that's the card. Love it, love it. Yeah, and that, it really helps. I was thinking about, is it like a wish where you're not supposed to tell people? No, I was thinking about my husband and his job hunt. And yeah, no, I think that kind of like applies. So I'll say 3 of seeds. And then I like to put the quote here so that I can see it. Combining efforts. And we have been combining efforts, but I'm wondering, are there others? I mean, he's been collaborating with, he's gotten resume help, and tons of his coworkers are all out helping him and stuff like that. So, well, they're helping each other, right? Because it's their whole department that was let go. Will lead to beautiful, let's see if I can fit beautiful in there, outcomes. So it may not be like, so it can be literally that, but sometimes when you look back on that, the card that I pull, I'm like, oh, actually this other thing that happened had more meaning towards that. And I can see how that, again, it's not future telling. It's more about like, now I can kind of think about what other ways can we collaborate that maybe we're not collaborating. And yes, I say we because it's both my husband and I are on the same team when it comes to his work. We talk a lot about like what the benefits are, what the work will entail, how it'll affect us. But I also am like cheerleading him on, saying, oh yeah, you can totally do this. And I send him tons and tons of different positions. And then he determines what he feels is best, you know, for him. Because I know a lot technically what he's doing. We're both in technical fields, but there is, I have not worked in an office since 2004. So coming up on 20 years. I've freelanced, I've done some other things, but he is much more experienced in the office. I'm looking at this and wondering if I can put like a little accent. I love these little crocuses on the weekend. Actually, I think I'll put it down here. Little pot, little purple pot. Do I want any other colors? Kind of, there's some navies. So there is this other crocus over here. We're kind of past crocus time here. Oh, the sticker's coming up. Come on, sticker. There we go. It's a little bit more blue here. A little off from there, but let's see what else. Maybe this butterfly up here. There. Done. I just need a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I gotta see which of these is gonna be better. So we have magenta and violet. I think I'll just test them here. Ooh. Oop. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think the violet is too blue. So we will use this one here. And we're going to write sleep, because there are nights where I have some really rough nights. Water. And I forget the rest. What else we got? Website work. See, here's the thing. Like, I could start putting that in my other planner now. Let's try that this week. So this is playing music. This is my son's homework, which he has no homework for the weekend. So like website and filming, I think I'm going to put in the other one. What else is important here? So maybe under the bed, like doing one a day. Or here's the other way. This is what I tell my clients. It's not about doing it every single day. It's about coming up with an average for the week and saying, okay, I'm going to do that 3 times this week. And then I kind of see how my days are going and how I'm feeling. Because it may not match up with my energy. And so it gives me wiggle room to adjust. And I do this because when I put the highlighter over the text, it's harder for me to read. So instead I make like little banners down here. It's a different purple. They're all different colors. They are cute. I'll say that. What else? So what's important this week? Getting through all my appointments. Because I'm going to be celebrating after this one here. I'm going to have, ooh. I did not get this sticker out. Let's see. So sorry for all the little plastic noises. I try to get these out. Is it this one? Yeah. These are my knockout ones. I try to get those out beforehand, but I want a coffee. I would like a coffee. Do I have a purple coffee? No, I don't think so. I have kind of a navy one though. Let's do that. So after my infusions or something hard, I go and grab a coffee. So I'll do that. Excuse me. And anyone with a uterus, you know what it's like to have procedures done. It can be rather painful afterwards. So I'll be pre-medding and then going in, getting that done. It's a test that, it's not my regular PAP. I had that done last year. All good. But it's a different one because of my ER visits. So, and the one I fought, so this was originally going to be scheduled July 6th-ish. And I'm like, I cannot wait till July for a test that I'm worried about stuff that's been happening since February. I need to get in. So it's a really quick in and out, get this done, get the results back. I don't expect anything to pop up there, but yeah, so that's why I kind of have like appointments here of just getting through the week. This will be the last one. We'll celebrate with a quick coffee. And yeah. Work stuff. I'm going to just put generic work on here. And yeah, I'm just going to like move stuff over. We're going to see how this works. I'm experimenting. I hesitate to put like job search on here because I'm already doing that every day. So yeah, I think I'll just let that go. There was one more. Okay, there was, so I have an app that tracks trials of things. And so I've been going through and making sure that I'm not charged for trials. I've been trying some different apps out and things. And I'm trying to think if there's anything. There was something I was going to cancel by my May 1st, but I already took care of that today because I figured out we don't need that. There is a transfer I think I need to do on Monday. And then I also have, I take care of my plants on Monday. Indoor plants. I record here for my podcast. And then Thursday, then I film here. So far this is empty. I have a feeling something's going to pop up next weekend though. Oh, okay. I was going to say that's not Mother's Day weekend yet, is it? it's a week after. So there is a card that I want to get ready because it's going to contain something that's for my mom. What else? I food plan on Wednesdays. I was using some icons in here, but last week I stopped. So in the past, you'll see here I have like little icons. Oh, I've been just kind of doing laundry when I can. Oh, I was going to take this off. Let's see if I can. These are harder. Because it actually wasn't sunny. No. Didn't get it to be very sunny that weekend. And that's the thing. It's like this, I thought it was pretty cool going from rain to sun, but it didn't quite. I mean, it kind of did a little bit, but it actually should be right here. Do I have a sun? I do. And I think next week's going to be more sunny. So I think I wanted the sun here because it is. It's like glorious during this time. And actually it's before it gets too sticky. I feel like I have like a little time to move it, and then the Symposies just like really, they leave their sticker stuff behind. So it's right here, these 2 days. It's just gorgeous. And then I think it kind of dips down a little bit this coming week. Do you, I notice a lot of people put like temperatures and things, and I'm always using this top bit for like school. So, and I know I could write it above, but to me that gets a little messy. I guess I could write it on the bottom, but I guess I could because I've been writing business stuff down here. Let's try it. Let's try something new. I will bring up weather. And see, today is 73, tomorrow's 75. So Monday is going to be, let's just write the first 3 days. And I'm trying to stay on the screen while looking at the screen. So 58, how will I write this? 58, 43, no, 48. Yeah. And then 68, 48. And 66. Oh, this is kind of fun. I've only done this a couple times. So Tuesday 68, then 66, and then 60, 50 with some storms. Those are dots. That looks like snow. Let's see. Can I turn them into like little rain? It looks like grapes. That looks like a bunch of grapes. And I know this far ahead is not going to really help, but since I have a erasable pen, I'm just going to go for it. 63, 49, and then 68, 46. We have not been in the 60s. We've been in the 45s to 50, well, 55s during the day. So yeah, tons warmer. I'm sure there's some other rain sprinkled in, but we'll just do that to keep me from writing a lot of business stuff in here. Like I might say, well, I'm doing business stuff during these hours, but yeah, that's new. That's fun. What else? Laundry I'm doing tomorrow, so I won't really need to do that. Oh, I'm gonna clean some doors on Monday. That is on my kind of cleaning rotation. So I think I'll have to touch base about the IEP because it was due yesterday. there was all this push for like, you gotta have it done by then. And it's like, and then they disappeared. So something's going on. What else? What else? Filming. Any papers or anything? Any like admin that I need to do? I think that's about it. I will put in my, where's my, there we go. Put in my school time for my son. That might be about it. Oh, I know what I'm looking forward to when I get back from my shot. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but I'm coming back, and on Fridays, Yellow Jackets comes out. And I've been up to date on everything, and it is amazing. Amazing. I'm enjoying it so much. That, and I didn't think I'd be into Ted Lasso. I think I've mentioned this. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so feel-goody, you know? Like, when you want to show, like, life's not always perfect. We can do hard things. It can be messy, but there's so much heart in that. And so I think I asked my husband if he would start watching it from the beginning with me over again, because, yeah, it's a lot like Schitt's Creek. There was just, he really enjoyed that one too. We went back and watched from the beginning. I had watched all the way through, then a couple years had passed, and then we watched it all the way through together, and it was really sweet. But I think Ted Lasso has even more heart. There's just, there's something really like deep that you just kind of smile and tear up a little bit, but kind of in happiness. And it doesn't leave cliffhanger sour notes at all. Like, oh my gosh, you know, a character is hurt or anything like that. Yeah, it's, I mean, there's dilemmas, and there's like people breaking up from relationships, and how do you deal with that? But then it just shows so much of having friendships. I think that's the key thing, is that there can be like people who work together who are friends, or that there's storylines where there are people that don't have to be romantically involved. They can just be friends there and support each other. And there doesn't have to be constant attraction to be thrown in there as part of the storyline. It doesn't have to be there. I mean, there's romance along the way, but I don't know. There's something really touching that I'm enjoying about it. So let me know what your favorite show is right now. Those are like my two I cannot miss every week. There's other shows. I watch a lot of shows, but there's some other shows I'm finishing up the Goldbergs. I think they're on their next to last episode here. They're really close to finishing up everything. I love Barry, and I love the mom. They just crack me up so much. Just light stuff like that, and remembering the 80s and 90s and stuff like that is really fun. I think that's it. This will fill up. These to-do lists will fill up. I don't know when I'm doing laundry this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I know this is a little lengthy here at the end. Yeah, I usually run about an hour on these, so that's right on time. Thank you for joining me. I will be posting my business plan with me tomorrow, so I hope you enjoy that, and I will see you then. Well, yes, I will see you then. If you like the personal ones, I will see you next week. Bye!